Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you for joining the family. For those of you who've been here before, thank you so much for returning and for being here, for watching your 2022 reading. For those of my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your loyalty, your love, and support. I am truly grateful to each and every one of you. I'm grateful to all of you for taking the time to watch this video. For those of you who may be interested in booking a reading with me, my calendar's open. If you want to book purchase a tarot package, or if you want to reach out to me, if you feel drawn to, if you have any questions or anything at all of that information is below in the description box, or you can hop on over to capellawellness.com and check out my service suite there and anything about me and whatever else you want to discover on Capella Wellness or about me. I will say that I am going to be hosting a webinar, a Zoom session, 10 people only. I want to keep it as small as possible, to provide guidance and insight on how to navigate the energies that are coming to us in 2022. For some of us, it's going to be a very challenging year, and it's based on the astrology. It's not based on anything else but that. No tarot or anything specifically. But with the astrological transits that are coming in, especially with Jupiter conjuncting Neptune, I believe in April of 2022, amongst other things, I won't get into that, but for some people it's going to be challenging. I am going to host a session with 10 people max on Zoom. I will be announcing that very soon. It's going to happen sometime in the first half of January. I will have other sessions should those sessions sell out. So please be on the lookout for announcements for that. If you are part of my Capella crew, you will know right away when that session is going to be happening, because I will send notifications on the mobile app. All right, guys, I will leave you with saying, I wish all of you a beautiful, prosperous, empowering, transformational 2022. All right, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your in-depth 2022 forecast, your yearly tarot reading. All right, Happy New Year to you, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing well. I send you many blessings and much, much love for the coming year. All right, Sagittarius, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme for 2022 is, what your main focus will be, what your biggest challenge is going to be, and how you're going to best overcome that challenge. We're also going to get into the nitty-gritty of what's going on in the year by quarters. We're going to see the energy surrounding you in quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. I will explain what months those are as I go along. We will also pull a Moonology manifestation card to give you additional support from guidance and see how you can best boost your manifestation skills for this year. We'll also see what energies are surrounding you with regards to love, and we will close out this reading with a final word from Spirit. All right, Sagittarius, we are ready to go. Let's see what your overall theme is for 2022. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity, spirit guides and angels. It's like these cards get bigger every time I shuffle them. Either that or my hands get smaller. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is the overall theme for Sagittarius for 2022, please and thank you. They're really thinking about this one. They're telling me they're trying to get like the right combination of the bottom of the deck with what comes out. Oh, wow, Sag. Nobody's gotten these cards before. Look at you. And I'm in my last 4. of the zodiac. We have celebrate the sacred gap, number 47. Maybe that's your age. If it is, this is very significant for you. Give thanks for buffer time, okay? 43. If that's your age, this is very significant for you too. Not that it isn't. If it's not your age, that's not what I'm saying. The magic zone, the exhilaration of discombobulation. All right, let's put these here. We're going to go over bottom of the deck real quick. We have number 37, stop and take in the view. This is a beautiful card. Take stock of the treasures you've earned, okay? So Sagittarius, with the underlying energy here for your theme, this is really about just celebrating your successes as you're going through your journey and, you know, giving yourself some downtime to take in the world around you. When I get this card, I hear stop and take some time to stop and smell the roses, right? Life doesn't have to be all busy and running around ragged, like a chicken with its head cut off type of energy. It's meant to be explored. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be felt at peace and to be at a state of bliss, right? As you just sit there and don't think about anything and just observe the world around you. I know for what I ended up doing more of was spending a lot more time in nature and just not thinking about anything, not worrying, just sitting and just observing the world around me. And you gain so much insight and peace and clarity as you do that. So maybe for 2022 Sagittarius, you're going to be spending a lot more time, or Spirit is suggesting you spend a lot more time outdoors, spend a lot more time enjoying the view, all right, and smelling the roses along the way. And with the treasures you've earned, you know, everything that you accomplish, celebrate your successes. I'm seeing like 3 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. You know, good things take time, but stop and take the time out to evaluate how far you've come. Right? This is a journey. We are in Earth School. We're always here learning, growing, evolving, and eventually teaching. That's what we're here to do. So even if life may seem fast-paced or you think you're moving at Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords energy often, catch yourself in doing that and tell yourself, okay, it's like 8 of Wands even, many things going on. Say to yourself, okay, Sagittarius, let me take a break, maybe even take a vacation, kind of like 4 of Swords. Just be at peace, focus on self-care. And as you are doing this, just breathe in and say, you know, I've accomplished so much so this year. I've accomplished this much this month. I may have a long way to go, but I've made it this far, okay? Now, with celebrating the sacred gap. See, this is celebrating life, celebrating your successes, as I keep saying. You know, just allow yourself as you're going through your journey, Sagittarius, that it's like, even if you don't hit a major goal in a particular year or in a particular month, just really pay attention to the hard work that you've put in, what you've done. And yeah, maybe the manifestation of what it is that you really want, it's taking a long time, but know that you're on the right track, because your gut will tell you. You will be able to feel that inner knowing and say, you know what, like it's there, but I wish it would manifest quicker, but it's coming, right? Don't start being overly up in your head, like overly logical. Don't be so much up in your head space, be more in the heart space for 2022, okay? So this is also talking about being grateful for where you are now and where you want to be, which is why I was talking about, you know, celebrating your successes along the way. Think about how far you've come, what you've learned, how you've grown, what you've been able to let go of, right? How much you've ascended, how much you've become more powerful, more strong, more brilliant, more intelligent, whatever this is, all right? You know, with this buffer time, those breaks that you have, that buffer time is there to allow yourself to gain more strength and gain more wisdom, more stamina, more endurance for what's to come,
right? If we're just blazing through things in life without taking the time to breathe, without taking the time to just be grateful and thankful for what we have and where we are in the present moment, we start running out of gas real quickly, right? And then what happens? We run out of steam and we think we're supposed to be there, but because we're thinking that if we get there faster or we put a lot more energy into it or too much energy, we end up being more disappointed thinking that, oh, well, I should be here when you didn't take out that buffer time. You didn't take that time for yourself to just take a breather, to prepare yourself for what's coming next. Because if you run out of steam, especially if a big opportunity comes by, like the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Wands or something comes in and it's quite huge. Either you're moving too fast and you may miss it, or you may not feel like you have the energy or something or whatever it is that comes by to give you that opportunity. They might pass you up and be like, oh, well, you know what? Sagittarius looks ragged. They're just like the wind's blown through their hair and they look tired and they look sickly. They look like they're spent. And then maybe sometimes even you may not be in that, in a healthy state of mind to make sound decisions, okay? Kind of like the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands type of energy. So, just know that being in the present moment is all where you need to be. Know that you are where you are right now for a reason. I'm hearing you are where you need to be right now, Sagittarius. And know that soon there's not going to be that gap that you think there is between where you are now and that end goal that you're seeking. Okay? Be grateful for that gap, for that downtime. Because during this downtime, God is doing his greatest work. You do your part and you take the breaks that you need. God ends up doing some tremendous stuff behind the scenes that you're never going to see. Yet, but soon enough, Sagittarius, you're going to see why you had that downtime, why things were buffering. You're being prepared to launch through that stratosphere because something big is coming. So allow this time to really take this downtime for yourself as you progress through the year. Okay? Don't lose the sight of the end goal. There are no shortcuts in life. It's just like with nature's timing, right? Things have to occur in divine order. It's like how the seasons change. The trees are always blooming. The flowers are blooming at exactly the right time. You don't see them rushing. You don't see the farmer trying to rush growing the harvest, right? He's not trying to rush anything. He knows how it works. And he knows that as he takes his time and he tends to the garden, whatever it is the farmer is doing, he will reap the harvest come fall, right? That's how it works. So, take more time. Enjoy the journey more. It's all about the journey, not the destination, as they say, right? And that's going to lead you to the magic zone, all right? I don't know why I'm hearing highway to the danger zone. That's so funny. I guess because of the word zone, right? But you know, with this discombobulation, right, energy, it's like you feel out of sorts, you feel out of whack. Maybe because in this journey, it's like it's taken so long, or you really want that end goal in sight. And you're like, where is this thing? You know, and you feel like maybe there's some distortion and you feel like, oh my gosh, you know, like, where am I? Am I really supposed to be where I'm at? Maybe there's like confusion here. with regards to what it is you're trying to manifest, or some confusion along the lines of, you know, I thought something would be here by now, but remember, again, we talked about divine timing, right? So I guess, okay, what my angels are telling me now is that celebrating the sacred gap, this sacred gap is your magic zone. That's why I was talking about God does his greatest work during this time period. The magic is what happens behind the scenes when nothing is going on. Okay? That's where God does his greatest work. That's what I was talking about. You're really learning a lot more lessons. You're integrating the lessons that you've learned in your journey and applying it to the real world, applying it to your mission. Really allowing yourself to take it all in. And again, with that reevaluation of how far you've come, how you've grown and everything, what have you learned? What have you really achieved? And, you know, with this journey that we are all on, it's, yeah, things could get a little bit discombobulated, as they say. It's like sometimes we just feel like nothing's happening. Did I miss something? Did I miss the mark? Did I not do something right? And it's funny because I had asked my guides, honestly, guys, is there something missing in my mission? And I got the trust card. Okay, so I was like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because I'm in that magic zone too, just like where you guys probably will end up being for part of the year. Again, that sacred gap is the magic zone. Continue to remain positive, continue to stay high vibe, continue to focus on your mission, to do your work, whatever your end goal is in 2022. But remember, you're the one who's responsible for your well-being. You're responsible for your life. It's like the King of Pentacles. Could be King of Pentacles, but I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles. All right? Persistence, endurance, stamina. Keep focusing on those goals. And that is the guy who talks about it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. However, because the Knight of Pentacles does his work and he's so focused on what he's doing, he doesn't care about the time. He doesn't care about blazing through because he knows he might screw up something along the way if he moves too quickly. He's the slowest knight of all the knights. But he's that way because he knows patience is greatly rewarded. And he wants to make sure he gets it right. And as he's going through that journey, he's learning so many things on the way and integrating those lessons, taking in those opportunities as he that come to him along his journey, and knowing that these little opportunities that he's being presented are leading up to the biggest one, like the Ace of Pentacles, right? So understand that things are growing, things are evolving during this downtime. Again, it is the magic zone. Feel that exhilaration. Even though you don't see it in the physical, the magic is there. And you also have to maintain that magic within you so that you can continue to manifest those things that you want. It's all about vibration. All right, let's see what your main focus is for 2022. Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, hearings, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Sagittarius' main focus for 2022? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, man. That was like a triple flip. How do you want to receive, Spirit? Wow. It's the Five of Swords in the reverse, okay? Your main focus is really learning how to take the high road or really standing up for yourself. No longer seeing your journey as a challenge, no longer seeing life as a challenge. Whatever conflicts, hostilities that you are surrounded by, it's time to walk away. It's kind of time to be like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this because this is surrounding me with negative energy. And when you're surrounded by negative energy, Sagittarius, or people who are like this, it actually blocks the manifestation of your heart's desires, right? I know I was talking to my sister about this, because she's moving up in the world, and for someone her age, and she's younger than I am, she was concerned about losing friends, losing people. But if people are not there to support us, if they're not there to really be happy for what it is that we are accomplishing, and jealousy sets in or competition sets in, because this could be competition too, we have to release those energies, right? And that includes people who are in those energies. And while it might be difficult to do, it's necessary, because those people do block your abundance. So, and you know, Sagittarius, whatever guidance is coming out, remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. But make sure you keep your unhealthy ego in check, because this is about your spiritual growth. This is about what guidance is being given to you to help you navigate the energy surrounding 2022, and to help you to become your highest self, right? So that you can receive and attract the abundance and the blissful life and the miracles that God has waiting for you, okay? So this also talks about embracing the change, doing things differently, finding variety in your life, making some changes. I'm hearing making adjustments to what it is that you are doing with regards to trying to meet your end goal. And for some of you, there's this tendency to rush things. There's a tendency to just not see the forest through the trees, and or trying to blaze through things to try to get to the end goal quicker. But it seems like some of you might be missing the mark, or some of you are missing some important opportunities that are passing you by, that are actually there to get you to the grandest opportunity of all. Okay. There's a lot of your main focus is dealing with shifting your energies. Okay. Maybe you need to make amends with people that you have been having challenges with. Maybe you've been arguing or fighting with people a lot. Maybe it could be dealing with a lot of stress, like Nine of Swords energy. Maybe there's this energy here where in Sag, you are fire. Maybe there's something about if there's overambition or competition, that maybe it causes this stress, or overworking causes this stress, and then it starts affecting your relationships with other people, right? Because this Five of Swords here, it talks about, in the upright, it talks about fighting and arguments and challenges with other people, you know, because there's usually three people in this card. So there's something here about, you know, either not getting along with people, or people who are trying to strip you of your integrity and your sovereignty, people who are trying to one-up you, people who are trying to take advantage of you. This is the winning at all costs type of card. So maybe Sagittarius, if you were in this energy of trying to win at all costs, that's probably why you need to stop and smell the roses, right? Why you need to stop and take in the view. Because dealing with so much competition, or trying to just like get ahead or win at all costs, it kind of defeats the purpose of enjoying that journey. You end up not learning lessons, you know, as you're going too quickly through your journey. You end up not integrating the lessons like I talked about to help prepare you for what's to come. Because this card here, you know, whether it's you winning at all costs or people taking advantage of you, either way, that's a lower vibration. And the lower vibration energy isn't really going to help you to attract those dream opportunities, those dream relationships or harmonious relationships, that type of thing, right? So Spirit is really encouraging you to do things in a different manner. And You know, if you find yourself arguing and fighting a lot with people, ask yourself why that is. Is it really necessary? Is it because you are just overworked and you're doing too many things too quickly and you're trying to just either prove something to somebody, or you're trying to get to a goal too quickly without really understanding the valuable lessons that you're supposed to be learning? Because Five of Swords also talks about learning your lessons. Every challenge is a lesson to be learned. Every challenge, everyone who is involved in that challenge is a teacher in our lives. Okay, so we'll put that there. We're going to clarify the cards, but I'm going to go through all the major energies first. And we have, what did I say about celebrating life? Here's Three of Cups energy. Okay, this could even be dealing with a third-party stuff. Maybe you need to make amends with siblings, because I get siblings with this card, family members, friends even. Maybe you need to speak up to your friends, your family members, your siblings, whoever this is, third-party people. Maybe it's just a third-party thing. Maybe for somebody here, there might be drinking involved, because this could be the drinking card. This is partying a lot. This is having a lot of fun. Maybe that's what you need to cut out. Maybe that's what you need to do things differently. You know, if you are doing too much of this, whether it's partying or drinking or, you know, hanging out with friends instead of focusing on your well-being, right? Maybe you spend so much time with these people, but there's a lot of arguments and fighting. There's competition. You don't really get along that well, or maybe both of you are trying to one-up each other or trying to outdo the other one, something like that. That's for somebody here, okay? Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But be honest with yourself, because if your gut is kind of saying, yeah, Sag, that's kind of you, it's time to do things differently. Again, this is about bettering ourselves. Okay, I do not do tarot for fortune telling. It defeats the purpose, because I can tell you all day and every day, you're going to have the love of your life and you're going to become a millionaire, and you're waiting for that, and it doesn't happen 10 years down the road. It's because you didn't do the work, right? That's why I don't like making predictions like that. And I know I have predictions in the title, but this is really about predicting and kind of forecasting what you should be focusing on, what you should be not doing, that type of thing, right? So again, keep that unhealthy ego in check, because it's like somebody here might be in denial a little bit, and that's okay, because I've been there too. We're not perfect, but until we realize these things that we have to change, because 5 is about change. Doing things differently is going to help us see not only ourselves in a different light, but the world in a different light. Okay, so the others of you, when I talked about celebrating life more, yeah, maybe that's one of the things you need to do differently. If you're not having altercations with people, arguments, fighting, if you're not dealing with people who are trying to strip you of your integrity or something like that. But there's something here with releasing negative energy, okay? That has got to go. And part of that deals with raising your vibration. This is a very high vibrational card, right? It's the Three of Cups. It's celebrating. It's having a lot of fun, spending time with friends. This is also joining a spiritual community, like the communities that I have on my mobile app. I have a light counterpart community for the counterparts, and I have my Capella crew for those of you who are not on the Twin Flame / light counterpart journey, right? I'm starting to have people join, and you know, it's a safe place for people to speak their truth and to meet up with their soul tribe and to help each other get through this journey we call life, right? So maybe some of you need to join that, all right? And of course, if you feel drawn, go ahead and do so. I have information on joining those communities, having access to my mobile app in the description box below, or you can shoot me an email and ask me questions about it. And if not, this is about you finding ways to have more fun in life, Sagittarius, because life isn't all meant to be work and be boring and be stressful and with lack of joy and stuff like that. No, we're supposed to be joyful and blissful. yeah, we have to balance it out. We can't do too much of this, right? Again, there's a balance here because somebody might be doing too much of this. But we really have to let go of this negative energy and stop trying to fight the fight. It's kind of like, again, take the high road. It's like, you know what? If this isn't working out for me, I have to change. I got to do things that are going to raise my vibration. This is what this energy is, okay? So let's see what your biggest challenge is for 2022. What is Sagittarius' biggest challenge in 2022? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Well, I don't know what happened there, and it knocked off your themes, which I think is kind of funny. Let's do that again. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Biggest challenge. We have the Page of Cups here. Okay. Maybe your biggest challenge here, Sagittarius, is really listening to your intuition and following your dreams. Your dreams and your dreams alone. This could also be maybe doing things that are more creative, more artistic in nature. Maybe you really want to pursue something that has to do something with the arts, with music, poetry, painting, writing, you know, creative writing, I heard. Something where you really utilize a lot of your creativity, because I think for maybe a few of you here, there's something about doing things more logically instead of doing things, I'm hearing doing things by the book. Some of you need to be doing things more by the gut, is what I was just hearing, okay? You really got to listen more to your inner voice. Maybe some of you are very, very psychic, okay? Maybe you need to be utilizing more of your psychic abilities for something in your journey. Maybe this is you about having issues with surprises, the unexpected, because 5 of Swords in the reverse does talk about surprises. Maybe you don't deal well with surprises. Maybe for some of you, you know, with stopping and taking in the view, right? Celebrating the sacred gap because that's your magic zone. Maybe you're just trying to like blaze through things or try to get things done too quickly because you're afraid of something that might pop up. There's a sense of like trying to take control of things, but your intuition may be telling you to slow down. Your intuition may be telling you, hey, Sagittarius, you know what? Why don't we do things your inner voice way, if that makes sense? What your higher self is telling you. Okay, maybe tapping into more spirituality and getting in tune with your higher self, connecting more with your angels and your guides, something like that. This also talks about creative blocks. Okay, there's something here where some of you tend to struggle with tapping into that creative side, and it feels like for some, your masculine energies are not in balance with your feminine energies. It's kind of like your masculine energies are up here and your feminine energies are down here. Okay, they're not in balance, and usually when there's too much masculinity, it taps into, and that talks about a lot of action, right? Then your feminine energies are lowered. So there's something here about you tend to have an issue with trying to tap into that. So one way to resolve that is to balance your feminine and masculine energies, kind of like the Temperance card. Could be dealing with you're having a blocked third eye, you're having a blocked heart chakra, blocked crown chakra. That's what I'm getting. All right. Maybe there's an issue with your biggest challenge for 2022 is being vulnerable. You're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to put yourself out there. Maybe there's something with being emotionally manipulated by others, because Five of Swords can be about manipulation too, right? Somebody tries to take your swords. Okay, your main focus is to stop having people from taking your sword, so to speak, keep you from speaking up, or people who keep you from moving forward on your journey, who keep trying to stop you. All right, so maybe that's what this is. And those people who may be Five of Swords, those people are dishonest. They can say very harsh things with words, and that could affect you emotionally. And maybe that's what blocks you. And maybe there, again, with stopping and taking the view, there's like this need to just like, I'm going to try to avoid the situation. I'm just going to do things my way. I'm just going to go this route and try to avoid all of this conflict or negativity. But there's something here where your intuition is telling you, you know, Sagittarius, that's not going to be the best route. Okay. This could even be dealing with healing your inner child. It could have been a big challenge for you for years, not just 2022 Sagittarius. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Maybe there's something that happened in your childhood. I'm hearing childhood trauma that is kind of affecting, you know, the way you go about doing things or the way you go about dealing with people. And there's something here where there's some sort of avoidance where you know you have to heal your inner child. You have to heal from the past, but there's something that's stopping you. And I'm hearing there might be some sort of ancestral pattern that is interfering with this. Okay. Maybe there's an obsession with something. Maybe you're having an obsession with somebody who might be a water sign. This is just coming in, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody who's younger than you, or there's something about new love here. Okay. Something like that. Maybe you're struggling with somebody that you care for, or you want new love, or you want some new relationship. But apparently you might be going from one relationship to the other when things get tough. That's for somebody here. Yeah, there's some wounding here. And maybe some of you have a hard time opening your heart to others. Letting love in. The Page of Cups allows love to come in. But there's this thing where he knows that he has to heal from the past as to why he blocked his heart, why he's afraid to be vulnerable, why he's afraid to open his heart to love. Okay, there's a lot of things coming with this, so take what resonates, guys. And we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is something about not really finishing things through, Sagittarius. That's why I was saying, if you're blazing through things, you know, or maybe you want to do too much of everything, thinking that, you know, you're going to make it big or strike gold or something like that, or something's got to hit, instead of focusing on kind of like one goal. This Messenger of Coins, he's focused on this pentacle. I talked about that Ace of Pentacles, right? This is also about learning new things. Pages are new beginnings. They're newness. They're like the apprentices. They learn. All right. So this could be where some of you might be, you know, maybe you're overly focused on love instead of focusing on your abundance, instead of focusing on laying a solid foundation for your future. Maybe you're overly focused on love instead of focusing on learning a new skill, doing something that you love. And I'm hearing that there's some sort of opportunity that might be presented to you in 2022, but if you are not prepared for that, it could pass you by, is what I'm hearing. There's something about communication with these pages here too. Okay, now I'm hearing for some of you a big challenge in 2022, or maybe it's been a challenge in previous years too, is open and honest communication, coming from your heart space and being true about your feelings, honest with your feelings, right? If you need to tell somebody to stop taking advantage of you, you need to speak up. The Five of Swords is about speaking up. Friends, family, siblings, whatever this is. If you need to communicate to, some sort of community or communicate something. But this is about open and honest communication, and not being afraid to be honest and open, and not being afraid to open up your heart or be vulnerable. Right? Sometimes when we're vulnerable, we feel like we're naked, right? It's like sometimes when I talk about my experiences and my own readings, before I would never express that, especially those dark sides of myself that I had to overcome, those demons that I had to face, the so-called major issues that I had when I was going through my shadow work. I was like, I would feel a little bit ashamed, right? But then again, I'm like, I'm human, and what I'm going through could better help somebody else. That's why with learning how to be open and honest and be vulnerable with others is so important, because they could relate to us, and that's how we help each other grow and evolve, right? Because again, I said earlier, we're not perfect. So maybe that's what's going on here, okay? Or maybe you're lacking goals, right? You want to do something creative. There's creative blocks, there's lacking goals, but your gut knows what you need to be doing, Sagittarius. Okay? This also talks about having a hard time learning from your mistakes. Maybe it's now time to start learning from them, right? We talked about the Five of Swords, learning. All these challenges and conflicts that you deal with in life, whether it's just life in general or with people or all the above, they're here to teach you. You learn from them. This is the learner here. Okay? And for somebody, there's something about procrastination. Okay? Procrastination. We are no longer going to be procrastinating, okay? Or maybe canceling things at the last minute. Okay, breaking promises. Again, I'm getting a lot of messages, guys, so bear with me. Let's see how you are going to best overcome your challenge in 2022. How is Sagittarius going to best overcome the challenge? Don't mind my son. He is gaming again. We have, what is this? Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, Sagittarius. What's going to help you with your biggest challenge is understanding the law of equal give and take. What you put into the universe is what you get back. This is also about learning about reciprocity. If somebody is not giving to you what you're giving to them, those cords need to be cut. There's a lesson to be learned. Apparently, with all these hostilities or conflicts or challenges with people who take advantage of your kindness, this is kindness, this is generosity. Maybe you are a very generous person, Sagittarius, and people really take advantage of you for it. Okay. I know I was in the same boat, Sag, until God said, Jess, you need to learn to receive. Some of you need to learn how to receive. I'm getting that from the majority of you, as opposed to those of you who need to learn how to give. But this is also about learning how to give with balance. I talked about balance, right? Even with, partying too much and working too hard, you got to find a balance. Give to yourself a little more, Sagittarius. But don't give too much to others who are not giving to you. Now, this is different if you're giving to charity, because this is charitable work. This is like donations. This is tithing. This is like, philanthropy, okay? Don't expect something in return when you are being very given, all right? Because then sometimes people can be very giving to others, either to look a certain way or say, oh, Sagittarius, like they give like $5,000 a month to the church or to this community every year. And wow, look at all that. And because, you know, some people do this, they give to make them look better to other people or something like that. And again, there's just no judgment, right? It's just one of these things. Maybe it's a inner child thing. I don't know. But some people do that, right? Think about why you're doing what you're doing. What are you doing it for? What is the underlying reason? If you are giving to expect something in return, okay? Or you are giving to someone because you want to keep somebody around, or you're giving something to someone, whether it's time, energy, or money, just thinking that they're going to give that back to you. It's kind of conditional giving is what I'm hearing. We do not want to get caught up in conditional giving. It's unconditional giving, which ties into unconditional love, right? Now, if you're like giving to the poor and stuff like that, right? We're not expecting anything from the poor, right? But the thing is, you do get something in return, because at some point, those people will be very grateful, even if they don't know you. Eventually, there's energy. They will be grateful for that. And you're doing that out of the kindness of your heart. Okay? It's about unconditional loving and unconditionally giving to others. And again, if there is no balance in the connection, if you're getting like unrequited love or something like that, there's something that you need to do differently, right? You're going to have to stand up for yourself and say, you know what? I am not dealing with this unequal give and take anymore. You know, people keep coming to you because you're so generous, but they don't say thank you, or they're not appreciative, or they even complain. When you give them more than enough, you're going to have to say something. Because you know what? There's somebody here where you give to them so much, Sagittarius, and they still complain. And they want more, and they want more, and they want more. There's somebody here who makes a lot of money, and they're saying, well, you make all this money. Well, you should be giving me this. You should not be giving anybody jack. If you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart and you're over giving and they're still complaining, that cord needs to be cut. You're going to have to speak up for yourself. Because you know what? You are not responsible for that person's well-being. You are not ultimately responsible for that person's life. Okay? Even like with a child, okay? Now, if the child's over 18, maybe there's somebody here dealing with children, because I do see, we saw 2 pages. Maybe you have twins, or you have 2 kids or something, or there's 2 kids who are coming after you every time to save you. Maybe you need to teach them a lesson about equal give and take, about what kindness really is and generosity. Don't give to them just because you're afraid of not being the nice parent. You're afraid of not being the nice person. Okay? Sometimes parents get caught up in conditional giving. All right? That causes a lot of discombobulation. That causes other issues. Okay? So maybe that's for somebody here. Understand that there has to be a balance between giving and receiving. Okay? That is going to help you. And for those of you who aren't giving enough to the universe, it's time for you to give more, because when you give more, you get more. That is the law of equal give and take. All right? And in relationships, guys, if you're dealing in a relationship again where there's lack of reciprocity, trust me, all my relationships were like that until I finally learned. Okay? And then I stopped attracting people who would undervalue me and who would not give back to me. And that was one of the most beautiful things, where I stopped attracting those people, to include friends and jobs, right? I don't deal with that anymore. And what I do, guys, I still give to others, like what I'm doing right now, right? This is a free reading. It's a long reading. It's your yearly forecast. I give what I give, and I know my guides tell me, because sometimes I might overstep my boundaries, and they'll say, okay, Jess, you've done enough. Just pull back a bit. Okay? I still will give some money to charity or whatever it is, that type of thing. What you put in is what you get back. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords, all right? I love this Ten of Swords because the Ten of Swords are not in his back. You know what he has in his hand? The Ace of Swords. What was I talking about? Clarity, speaking your truth. New opportunity here. Okay. Breakthrough. This is about ending the pain and suffering. That you are not a victim. Okay? Nobody's a victim. That's an illusion. There might be something with a divorce. Maybe you're contemplating divorce, okay? Maybe you really need to be open and honest and be vulnerable and say, hey, you know what? I don't really like how I'm being treated here with this Five of Swords energy, and I need to speak up for myself. That's for somebody here, right? Because of that unequal give and take is what I'm feeling. Because the Ten of Swords does talk about divorce, okay? Could even be talking about your rock bottom, or you've hit rock bottom, or you're trying to avoid hitting rock bottom. This is betrayal. This is painful situations. This is also life's challenges and experiences. This guy went through all these 9 big life challenges, experiences. But then he was like, you know what? I'm done with having conflict after conflict, challenge after challenge, and I'm not growing and I'm not evolving and I'm staying dead in the water because of all of these challenges and these conflicts. I'm done with this. I can't stay on the floor forever because in the Rider-Waite, the guy's on the floor with the 10 swords at his back, right? But this is different. This is you getting up off the floor and saying, you know what? I'm taking the Sword of Excalibur, the Ace of Swords, and I'm finally going to speak my truth. I'm going to cut out what doesn't serve me. This is the biggest lesson of them all. All of these lessons and life's experience combined lead up to this one Ace of Swords that helps you break free from this Ten of Swords energy. And that is a new beginning. But it's up to you to realize that you have the ability to take that sword. It's kind of like the sword and stone. He's not really pulling the sword out of the stone, but I talk about the Sword of Excalibur because that's what it was. Excalibur's in a stone and King Arthur pulls it out, right? And that changed everything. It's going to change everything for you too, Sagittarius. If you just take that sword out of these 9 of Swords, that's your 10th, but your 10th is what brings you the breakthrough, the clarity, a new beginning, a clean slate. But you're gonna have to take that opportunity to speak your truth and stay focused on not being afraid of saying something. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this. I've never gotten that with the 10 of Swords before, but that's why I love using different decks, because there's always different messages that come with these. Now, we are going to pull some oracle to clarify them. All right? Let's see why this 5 of Swords is in the reverse. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. Why is this 5 of Swords in the reverse? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Hold on one second, guys. I think somebody's asking about where the theme cards went. That way, if you need to revert back to them, they will be here. Here we go. Good. Hopefully they don't fall off again. All right. Seriously? Hold on, guys. I had a whole deck of cards fall off my table. That's what I get for getting out of my seat. All right. We're going to use these for later. Let's see here. I have so many cards on my table, guys. It's not even funny. Alrighty. Here we go. Clarifying the Five of Swords, creating reality. Live your best life by design. You have amazing experiences, freedom, lifestyle, infinite potential. See, I was talking about, you know, you're responsible for your well-being. So is everybody else, right? People cannot blame us for not having a particular life. We cannot blame others for not having a particular life. We cannot we can't blame others. Nobody should be putting any blame. We are the creators, writers, producers of our movies, of our lives, of our reality. Okay? Amazing experiences I talked about with the challenges, right? And the conflicts. They're here to help you to learn and grow. You have these major life lessons, and they end up creating more of these amazing experiences. Future you now. You're already that person deserving. You have arrived. Bucket list, achieving your dream. I was talking about achieving your dreams, right? You're already that person who can stand up for themselves. You're already that person who could speak your truth. Okay? You don't have to be that person who gets taken advantage of. Remember, make amends. You know, you can resolve those conflicts and then just walk away. And focus on you. Again, creating your reality. Say affirmations. State as I am, manifesting happiness in present tense in a present life. Believable to you. All right? Affirmations are going to be big. We're going to pull an affirmation later in the reading with your Moonology manifestation card. But saying affirmations is really going to be a big thing for you in 2022, Sagittarius. I am truthful. I am honest. I am powerful. I am a trailblazer. I am a pioneer. I am able to walk away from what doesn't serve me. Things like that. Okay? I can be vulnerable. I like the I am presence better. They're way more powerful. These things are going to help reprogram your subconscious mind. That's going to take some time. And the more affirmations you say on a daily basis, watch how you start to believe in that in yourself. Okay? All right. The bottom of the deck is the magic of pretending. Visualize ideal situation, be detailed, play the part, see as manifested, speak it into existence, be certain. See, it talks about with the affirmations. I talked about with the programming, right? But you have to feel into this. When you say, like, I am a trailblazer, I am capable of walking away from what doesn't serve me, you also have to believe it. You could say it to your heart's content, but you have any doubt within that heart, your brain is still going to think that you're not that. If you're saying I am a trailblazer and you're doubting, or I am beautiful, or I am brilliant, I am powerful, but you're like, am I really? I don't know. It doesn't work, okay? You have to feel it, play the part, see it as manifested. Visualize the ideal situation, especially if you're trying to stand up to somebody or speak your truth or something like that. Follow your own dreams and do what you love to do. And, you know, stop dealing with people who take advantage of you or doing things differently where you know that you're going to have to put more into the universe to get more. You know, visualize exactly what it is that you want. Be very detailed. See it. Play it out in your head. How would you like it to be? Especially in the mornings. When you want your day to go well, so, well, I hope I have a good day. I hope I have a good day. Meditate and visualize exactly how you want your day to look like. I've been doing more of that, actually, even though I was taught this over a year ago. And my guides reminded me, it was actually the day after Christmas, about something, and they reminded me, Jess, you need to visualize how the day is going to look like, because I was worried about certain things with family, and everything turned out to be way better than I expected, because I was visualizing like a much, much more positive outcome. So that's for somebody here. Page of Cups. Let's see why the Page of Cups is here. Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we talked about messages. Okay, incoming. News, message, game changer, surprise invitation, insights, gift, making connections. Okay. Maybe you need to send a message to somebody that's talking about being vulnerable, right? Or maybe you're receiving some sort of news. Okay. But I think the challenge here with this incoming message, either you're going to get a surprise message from somebody that is going to change the game. It might cause some conflict, or you're the one who has to say something. Okay. Could even be an unexpected message here that you're going to receive. It could very well change your 2022. Okay. Spirit really wants you to be in your element. Again, with saying these affirmations and things like that. If there's surprising news about something coming in, it could be a change in job, change in career, change in relationship. All right. Again, with that Page of Cups, that fish coming out of the cup, that's unexpected. Unexpected message to me. So, and it says a game changer, right? Surprise invitation, surprise message of some sort. Again, either you're going to receive this, Sagittarius, or your person is going to. And I can't tell you what this message is because this is a general reading. Okay. Yeah, somebody here is really wanting to know what this message is. And they're blocking me from saying it because it's not for this reading. So if whoever this is who's very curious about this message, because somebody does not like unexpected things, if you're drawn to whoever this is, we can do a personal based off this reading, and my personal reading information is in the description box below. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that, because I did say before, somebody does not like unexpected anything. This is an unexpected message for some of you that's coming in. Again, I cannot say what this is because it's a general reading. It defeats the scope of this reading. So check out the description box. Again, as I mentioned, if you are curious to know what this message is. So again, for others of you, this is something about you're going to have to speak. You're going to have to send a message to somebody. And it might surprise them. Okay? Also, with making connections, I'm seeing making connections with your inner child. Healing the inner child and connecting more to your inner child. Maybe being more curious. Seeing through the eyes of a child. Connect with your heart space, right? With your dreams, being the dreamer. Now I'm hearing there's somebody here. You may have an issue with being too naive, because the Page of Cups in this position could be talk about being too naive or something like that. All right. Really trust your intuition, if that is you, Sagittarius, where you know that you tend to be very believable, or you're very easily manipulated. Your emotions are very easily manipulated. Trust your intuition more. Connect more to your heart space. Bottom of the deck is in flow state. In the zone, loving life, focused, high frequency, skill meets challenge, flotation therapy. See, in the zone, the magic zone, here it is. Be in the flow. Be in the present moment. Go with the ebb and flow of life, okay? Enjoy life. It says loving life right there. Stay in a high vibration. Stay focused. Continue to trust your information. Why do I keep saying that? There's some information that is coming out in 2022, Sagittarius. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to throw some of you off, but they want you to trust your intuition. Stay in the zone. Stay focused on trusting your intuition. Stay focused on your path is what I'm being told. This is very strange. Skill meets challenge. Skill with the Page of Pentacles, right? Stay focused on what it is that you're pursuing. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I just heard somebody here is dealing with a Pisces and you're waiting for the Pisces reading. You want to see what the Pisces reading is about. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of messages in your reading, Sagittarius. This is interesting. I'm doing these in zodiac order, if you didn't already tell. So after this, I still have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And I know my Aquarians are really waiting for theirs. We have past programming. Choose your beliefs. Recognize false stories. External conditioning. Make decisions that support goal. Oh. What was I talking about? Information. False stories. Be careful with false stories in 2022 is what I'm hearing. External conditioning. There's programming here. There's going to be like some repetitive stuff that's trying to get you off of your path is what I'm being told. That's what I was hearing. Trust your intuition. Okay. Choose your beliefs. All right. There's some information coming in. Be careful. It's unexpected. It's surprising. May cause some conflict, but they really want you to trust your gut. Be careful of false stories. Something about some sort of gift, maybe, even with the Six of Pentacles here, equal give and take, some generous offer of something. I don't know. Make decisions that support your goal. See, this is just about your goal, your dreams, Sagittarius. Watch what information you get. Watch the societal conditioning is what I'm hearing. This is interesting. Also past programming about equal give and take, right? I talked about you're giving to others just because either it's trying to get points with God or trying to look good or that you're going to get back what they give you. Again, that was a lesson that I had to learn because you know what my conditioning was? My religion. Being nice and generous to others. Be kind. Treat others as how you would want to be treated, right? However, this is what they don't tell us. This is what I wasn't taught. But when someone doesn't do that to you, you cut the cord. God doesn't want us to be taken advantage of. That's where we get into the programming. Oh, well, you know, I'm just going to be nice all the time and I'm not going to worry about it. I had a conversation with this with my father. He was like, well, how do you explain Mother Teresa? Because she was giving and stuff like that. But I said, Dad, she gave to the poor. The poor loved her. They didn't have anything. There was no way the poor could take advantage of Mother Teresa, right? There's a difference there. People taking advantage of you with your generosity, that is not what God wants. That may be part of your programming there. Thinking that you have to be kind all the time and that you have to take it. That you have to, well, people are going to look at me bad. Like, I'm not kind. Nope. If somebody's really taking advantage of you and complaining If you are being generous, Sagittarius, no. We don't deal with that. Absolutely not. Look, we have challenge here. Delay or detour beneficial. I'm sorry. Yeah. Delay or detour beneficial. Revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, test before leveling up. Oh, there's some sort of test coming in. Okay. Rethink. There's something you're going to have to be rethinking with this equal give and take stuff. That's why I keep saying follow your divine guidance. This is like a challenge. Your way to overcome the challenge with this Page of Cups is really learning about give and take. There's some conditioning about equal give and take here that you were taught, and it's probably based on what I just said. Being love. Exude love in all that you do. Oneness, like attracts like. Unconditionally loving self in all. I was talking about unconditional giving versus conditional giving, right? Like attracts like. I talked about that too. We keep giving to others and then they're not appreciative or giving to us. They take advantage. Everyone sees, oh, Sagittarius is the one who's very sweet. I get what I want with Sagittarius. And you keep attracting people who take advantage of you, who don't reciprocate, is what I heard, okay? But be the love. Still have that kindness in your heart, but know, again, with that condition, know when to stop giving to others when they take advantage or they don't give back to you. Inspired thoughts. Alignment brings incredible ideas, new thoughts, new decisions, new immediate action, new reality. Whatever guidance you're getting about these inspired thoughts, Sagittarius, make sure you pay attention to them. There's a lot of newness here. This is really going to help you overcome your challenge, your biggest challenge for 2022. You're really going to start creating a new reality for yourself when you really understand the Six of Pentacles energy, equal give and take. Beliefs come true. Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogram subconscious mind. I was talking about reprogramming the subconscious mind with the affirmations. It's all right there. Again, your beliefs create your reality. You have this twice, Sag. It's time to change your belief system, is what I heard. I'm hearing, I'm seeing a Tower card, not hearing a Tower card. Bottom of the deck is observe. Not getting caught in the story or details. Total acceptance of what is. Step back, see the bigger picture. See, when you fully accept things for what they are, you're more at peace with yourself. But again, it's really about creating your own reality and your own belief system, okay? Watch your thoughts. Really start to look at the world around you and see that bigger picture like the King of Wands and say, you know what? I got to really step back and see how this really works. But it says don't get caught up in the story or the details, right? This could also be talking about some message that comes in that I talked about that was being channeled. Don't get caught in the story or the details. There's some information here. I was saying that for a reason. That is going to cause you to look at things differently. Again, trust your intuition with whatever information is coming to you in 2022. Yeah, see the bigger picture. Step back and say, wait a minute, let me see if this is really in alignment with my belief systems or not. Is this really in alignment with what is for my highest good or not? That's the question to ask in 2022, all right? Okay, let's see what is going on. What are the energies surrounding you January, February, March of 2022? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What energies are surrounding Sagittarius between January and March of 2022? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What energies are surrounding Sagittarius, January, February, March of 2022? That is quarter one, Spirit guides and angels. Please and thank you. Thank you so much. We have three. Oh, okay. We have three cards, Sag. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. And the Three of Wands. There's a lot of illusions surrounding you. With these two cards, let's start with this, okay? Sagittarius, with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, there's something you're not seeing clearly. There's distractions from the outside world, from things that you think are making you happy, things you think that are for your highest good when they're not, okay? I talked about being all up in your head. This is the card right here with the Eight of Swords. There's something here that is causing a lot of distraction for you through the first 3 months of 2022, Sagittarius, that Spirit really wants you to be cognizant of. Again, they really want you to trust your gut on this, all right? There are things here that you know that are not serving you. There's like shiny object syndrome, maybe. There's, excuse me. There is clouded judgment. That sneeze was for a reason, because I don't really sneeze, or somebody here just sneezed. Maybe I needed to get somebody's attention. So pay attention to the red flags is what I just heard. Okay? There are a lot of illusions that are going to be surrounding you January, February, March of 2022, Sagittarius. Now, I'm not sure if it's all 3 months, or if it's January or February or March, or the end of the first quarter or the beginning of the first quarter. Again, it's a general reading, so it depends on the individual. But, Sag, a lot of distractions, a lot of illusions that may cause you to lose confidence, that may cause you to doubt yourself. There's something going on outside of yourself, in the outside world, with friends, messages that you're getting, right? We talked about messages. And there's cause for doubt. It may be causing paralyzing fear, where you are not going to be moving forward with some decision that you know that is best for you, because what everyone else is saying, what everyone else is doing outside of you. I also kind of get like too much looking outside of yourself with social media with this, okay? I get that with the Seven of Cups right now. So be very careful. They really want you to trust your intuition. Don't give in to that fear. If there's a decision you need to make and you know you need to make it, Sagittarius, do it. You have to trust your gut on this. Okay? You may feel stuck. You may feel trapped. This is like mental entrapment. Could even be a crisis. Okay? Eight of Swords does talk about a crisis, or just very negative thoughts. These thoughts that you keep running and running and running in your head, and it's causing a lot of fear. You don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm doomed. Okay, is what I heard. It's an illusion. You are not doomed. There's something you're not seeing. And with the swords, there's something with information. Something with messages. I don't know. But be careful of this. All right? Things are distracting you to cause you to lose confidence in yourself, to doubt things. Your gut knows what's best, okay? I will say, with the energy surrounding 2022, and now that Jupiter is in Pisces, Jupiter will conjunct Neptune in April of this year. That is going to expand something so crazy, where there's going to be disillusionment all over the place. I will say that. That being said, I am having a Zoom session somewhere mid-January to talk about these energies, what is going to be happening, and how to best navigate this so that you do not get caught up in this. Okay? Now, Three of Wands. This is a positive card, which is why I want to leave this for last. This is about expansion and exploration. Expand your horizons. This is about manifesting your dreams, not the dreams of others. Don't be afraid to take that step out of your comfort zone, which is because the 3 comes after the 2. And the 2 of Wands talks about stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't have that fear, okay, of moving forward on your journey or continuing to make forward progress on your journey, right? Again, stay in the zone, the magic zone. That's when God is going to do his greatest work. Take the time out to observe your environment. He's on the long journey. He knows he's been through a lot. He says, let me take a pause. Let me go look over this cliff here. Let me enjoy this sunrise. Or maybe the sun's going to set. I don't know. But when you take that pause, you don't rest on your laurels, right? You keep going. He's grateful that he's made it this far, but he's going to keep going. Something is going to distract you and try to get you off your path, Sagittarius. Don't get caught up in the illusions, all right? Have patience. Everything happens in divine timing, which is why I was saying before, some of you are like, man, I wish I was here, or I'm trying to rush to get to here because I want this to be done. I don't want to be paying attention to all this stuff. I just want whatever it is I want. Everything happens in divine timing. You have to have patience, but don't rest on your laurels, okay? When I talked about that pause, right? Nothing is going on. That's an illusion. Some of you may be like, I feel stuck. Why aren't things moving? Am I on the right path? Should I still be focusing on my mission? Should I still be going on the journey that I'm on? Again, you're overthinking to a high degree and you're having negative thoughts. It's causing all these illusions. These are major illusion cards, all right? That pause, the waiting is an illusion. Okay? Don't rest on your laurels, like I was talking about. That pause is your magic zone. God is preparing you for like the big moment. And as I say, judgment, see, a significant phase in your journey is about to end and a new one is about to begin. There is liberation here. There's exaltation. There is great reward for you having great faith in this journey, in your abilities, and not getting caught up in the outside world. Okay? With that decision that is being made, okay, they really want you to continue to focus on your mission, to heed the call. That's why the 3 of Wands is here. Don't rest on your laurels because this is part of your mission. These breaks, okay, these pauses, waiting, when are my ships coming in? Your ships may very well come in the 3rd month because this is 3. It could be around March, okay? It could be around March, or what's happening is this waiting phase is going to happen in the first 3 months of 2022, January, February, March. We will see what comes in afterwards, but what I'm already feeling is that things might take off after this. Faster energy, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. But this waiting period is a test of your faith. Okay? Judgment Day will be happening. You have a big decision to make. Either you're going to just give up or you're going to keep going. Judgment, when you keep going, Sagittarius, There's huge reward when you have that faith and you trusted in God and you just kept going. That you were like, you know what, I don't see anything happening. Something bigger must be happening. I'm being prepared to be exalted, to be catapulted, shot out of the cannon, whatever this is. And then God rewards you for having that faith and trust and thinking in that manner. Okay. What else is this talking about? Yeah, there's like a rebirth here. It's like this waiting period, it's preparing you for that rebirth, for fundamental change. Okay? All right, let's see what's happening quarter 2 of 2022. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. What is happening in quarter 2 of 2022 for Sagittarius for April, May, June of 2022? Man, Sag, there's a lot going on because you've got another set of 3s. Now we have like 3s all over the place, guys. There's something with the Ascendant Masters happening here. Also with expansion of things. Okay? There's something growing here. We have the Page of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the Death card. What was I talking about? A rebirth. There's the other rebirth card right there. That's Scorpio energy. Pluto may be affecting this. Endings and new beginnings. Something being reborn. So, we have another page here. Page of Wands. This is about optimism. Courage and confidence to take those risks. This page has a lot of fire energy, right? That's your energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Page of Wands is just having this restlessness to start something new. So probably by the end of quarter 1, Sagittarius, you're going to start feeling something. And that's why they really want you to trust your gut. And they're going to be like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to take this risk. This is taking a chance on something new. All right. This may also be you're getting good news about something. And here was the crazy thing, Sag. We have the Page of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. So there's good news coming in. There's unexpected, or it could be where you might think it's good news, but there might be some sort of deception surrounding it. I don't know. It's a general reading. I'm picking up a lot of things, guys. So, but it seems like for some of you, if you wait, if you don't stop on your journey, you don't rest your laurels, you continue to manifest your dreams, you are not getting caught up in the waiting game, because this waiting period is going to bring about that breakthrough. Again, this is the magic zone where a lot of things are being worked on by God and the universe. You wait and you continue to go on your journey, whatever this is, Sagittarius. There's an exciting new endeavor that is going to be presented to you. There's some like exciting opportunity here. Something about adventure, could even involve travel. There's some message coming in, all right? It's unexpected. There's a sudden change here. These are also about surprises, okay? There's an exciting message coming in, all right? For you, Sagittarius. It could very well be an opportunity where it's going to bring in money, because we have 5 of Pentacles here, and maybe there's something about some financial ruin, and we did see the 10 of Swords right before, some sort of ruin or lack or not having enough, or there's something where there's a little bit of some financial constraints here. It looks like in quarter 2, Sagittarius, as long as you don't rest on your laurels, if you beat that illusion thinking that nothing is materializing and nothing is happening, that's where the miracle starts to occur, because some opportunity shows up. There's a message, good news is something. Something exciting comes in. It could even be help coming in to help you with finances or something like that. Or a new job opportunity comes with money. If you've been in Five of Pentacles energy here, Sagittarius, where there's some financial constraints, that's coming to an end. Okay? This is a death to the Five of Pentacles, right? This is the end of this financial hardship. Could even be an illness, all right? Because Five of Pentacles is illness here. You get good news about some sort of illness. You've recovered for something. This could also be you taking it upon yourself to be optimistic and to have that courage and confidence to go embark on your own journey, to follow your passions, to overcome any challenges that may come your way. And you are no longer going to be doubting your abilities. You're no longer going to have that lack of self-confidence, the woe is me energy. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. This is the not good enough card. I'm not worthy. You know, oh, poor me. You know, my life is in ruin and I can't do anything about it. Something shifts in quarter two, okay, Sagittarius, where there's this optimism, this fervor, this fire that lights up within inside you, and you're like, you know what, I'm restless, I'm ambitious, I'm gonna go on this journey, I'm going to continue to do this, or I'm going to accept this opportunity and not doubt myself. I'm gonna take this chance and I'm gonna go for it. And again, it could change your financial situation if you are having financial issues. With that death card here, there's some huge transition that's going to, apparently you're transitioning to something huge in the third quarter is what I just heard. Okay, we'll see what the cards say. But something's ending. It's either the end of financial hardship, or it's the end of being rejected, left out in the cold. It's the end of you doubting yourself and thinking you're not enough to take upon this opportunity. Okay? There's a new beginning here, and there's going to be some profound changes being made in the second quarter. They want me to put the death card in the front because that's really significant, because it is a major. And as I said about an opportunity, it's the Page of Pentacles. There's an exciting new opportunity being presented to you. All right. There's going to be some adventure or some travel involved in this. This is an offer of some sort, from an offer that is solid, stable, and honest. You could be hearing from somebody. We're looking at a bunch of pages now. We've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. And this is the second time we're seeing at the bottom of the deck, right? There's some news coming in. Okay. Now, they're also telling me again to recognize and change your emotions, right? To be careful with this message. It's a game changer, but there's somebody here where it looks exciting, it looks enticing, but it may not be for your highest good. That's for somebody here. Okay, again, this is a general reading. It's coming in for whatever reason. Others of you, this is like coming for, this is an honest gift, an honest message. This is a good opportunity for you, but there's somebody here where there's something here with this message, or whoever this is, whatever this opportunity is. It may not be for your highest good. I don't know why I keep getting that. I kept saying before, there's some information that you have to be careful with. Something about paying attention to the red flags. Okay. That's what I'm getting with this. They want me to look underneath this. Oh. King of Pentacles is underneath there. Oh my. Okay, Sag. So whatever this opportunity is, I talked about your money changing. That is material wealth right there. There's a windfall of money, some overflow of abundance with whatever this opportunity is. Okay? Whatever this message is coming in, or this message is being presented to you, or this offer is being given to you by a King of Pentacles, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, But this is mainly from somebody who's very well manifested, someone who's very wise, who's very generous, who's built an empire for themselves. They could be a very successful business person. This is somebody who is highly regarded, somebody who's worked hard to achieve their wealth, or they came into family wealth, something like that. This is a wealthy person. All right, maybe that's where you're getting what you're getting the offer from, who you're getting the offer from. But again, there is a warning for at least one person here. I don't know why I keep getting it, okay? Again, I don't know. That's just what's coming in. But the majority of you, this is a very positive message. There's some huge change here, especially with regards to your finances. You're going to start to live a more solid, stable, financially secure life is what I'm being told. Third quarter of 2022, Spirit Guides and Angels. What energies are surrounding Sag? For the third quarter 2022, these are the months of July, August, September. Wow. Well, we get more pentacles. We have the 8. Okay. Good news comes in. Opportunity to start something new, exciting. Could involve travel. The third quarter here, Sag, and you only got one card. The entire 3 months, July, August, September, are going to be focused on your inner work, achieving self-mastery. You are going to be dedicated and diligent to focusing on the task at hand, to building something masterful. There's some skill that you have. And with that Page of Pentacles, right? Something with a skill, something you're good at. You're going to be mastering that. There's something you are building with a skill that is sought after, that is something that's very unique to you. This is also about, you know, working really hard. Could be building a business or a new business if you already have one. Could be just doing your inner work. Okay. Just doing your inner work. And see, with that waiting, that 3 of Wands here, I talked with the ships are coming in, you know, the hard work is paying off. It's just that it's coming in divine timing, but you can't rest on your laurels, right? There's some big transition here in the second quarter with some news that comes in or something that just pushes you forward. Or again, it could be a new job opportunity, or you're going to learn a new skill or something. Tapping more into your creativity, because Page of Wands is creativity. But it looks like the majority of the time for quarter 3 here, July, August, September, Sagittarius, you're really going to be focusing a lot on whatever it is that you want to build and mastering that. It's like starting to become that expert, okay? You're no longer going to be in page energy, the apprentice, right? You're going to get so good at it, Sagittarius, that, look, it's going to bring in money, okay? It's going to bring in money. Now, they want me to go back to the King of Pentacles that I showed. This could really about you starting something new with working on building a foundation for yourself, but it's also about building your material wealth. It's about also working on your healing, on mastering yourself, because the King of Pentacles is a master. He's a master manifester. He's also a master healer of the self. So whatever this is for you, Sagittarius, there's something here where you're going to be doing a lot of work, a lot of dedication to the craft, okay? Staying committed to the task at hand, committed to what it is that you really love doing, something that you're passionate about, okay? There's an opportunity to take that risk and, you know, just keep working on it. See, now look, here's the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. See what I was talking about? Something deceptive that's going to try to throw you off. So in 2022, Sag, it's not just you, but it's a lot of the collective that are going to be tested a lot, especially in the third quarter of 2022. So things are going to be trying to distract us to get us off our path. This is the getaway card, right? That's why they want you to stay very focused and diligent on your mission, on whatever you are building, especially if you are focusing on doing the inner work, on growing, learning, and evolving to become your higher self, okay? It's different for everybody. But with this Seven of Swords, here's the thing. You may be saying, okay, well, I've been waiting, okay? Maybe you put in a lot of work in 2021. The illusions again, right? You're all up in your head. It's like I'm glued, I'm stuck, nothing's progressing. You are making forward progress, but you have to continue on that, right? And you're like, nothing is manifesting, nothing is happening. There's a transition here. Or somebody really understands that they need to do something differently. This is a huge transition to doing something differently. There's something about taking risks and really focusing maybe on your self-transformation. Okay? On walking away from the past, leaving it in the past, but learning from it. The death of the old Sagittarius, the birth of the new Sagittarius type of thing, or the start of the birth of the new Sag. What else was here? They want me to go back to this for whatever reason. Oh yeah, Five of Pentacles. Could even be, I'm no longer going to feel unworthy. I'm no longer going to feel like a victim, doubt myself, woe is me. I am going to have courage and confidence to start something new. To take it upon myself because I am responsible for my life. I'm going to walk away from the past. And I'm going to start life anew. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Laying a new foundation for your future. This Death card and Eight of Pentacles is doing the work. This is self-transformation. Okay? Facing your demons. And start building towards a life more in alignment with a higher self. Doing the work. Okay? Now, for those of you who may already be doing your work, okay, there's another transition here. Because, again, you're going to be doing something differently. There's something different you're going to be... there's some change here. Profound change that you're going to do. Where you're not really going to be focused on the whole waiting period. Again, the waiting period is that magic zone. Right? And you're going to continue to focus on your craft. Being dedicated, diligent, persistent. Keep building and building and building. But you're thinking that all this work is for nothing. You're going to be thinking that nothing's coming of this. Okay, why do I keep doing this? Looks can be deceiving. This is the things aren't always what they seem card. This is the optical illusion card for me. Another illusion card. Negative thoughts, self-sabotage. Stay away from that. Again, there's something that's trying to get you away from your path. Could be some sort of conflict or some challenge coming in again because he's carrying the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is over here, right? The challenge and the conflict. Something might be trying to distract you in quarter 3, July, August, September. Be very careful with this energy. This is for some of you, not for all of you. All right? Make sure you really start reflecting on what is really important during this time frame in 2022. This also talks about transformation, believe it or not. Okay? This could even be about, I talked about communication because it is sword energy, so air energy. Maybe you're going to be working on dealing with people who betray you, who deceive you. That you're not allowing this to occur in your life anymore. You're not going to allow anyone to get away with things anymore. That may be what you're working on. Okay? But just know, stay dedicated. Undergoing self-transformation, even getting to the next phases of your self-transformation, it's not easy. I know, I've been through that. Stay dedicated to the task at hand, okay? Stay committed to what you know you need to be focused on. Do not get distracted. Do not get caught up in the illusions. Looks can be deceiving. Continue to put in the work. And as I said, some of you are really going to be working on dealing with those who try to get away with murder, who try to be sneaky. This is also strategic planning. All right? Pay attention to the details. That's also Eight of Pentacles. You're strategically planning for something. Or there's some secret planning going on behind you. But it may not be what you think. That could also be a surprise. Somebody may be planning something for you secretively, but it's a good thing, is what I heard. Others of you, again, be careful of what people are doing around you, because there's deceptive energy that's trying to take you away from your path. Again, it's general, guys. It's different for everybody. Quarter 4. What is coming in quarter 4? What energies are surrounding Sagittarius in quarter 4? This is October, November, December. Well, we have the Ten of Wands and we have the Hanged Man. We have another major arcana here too. All right. This is Pisces energy. See, I was channeling something about a Pisces. About somebody who's waiting for the Pisces reading for whatever reason. We have the Ten of Wands. This is the card that's telling you you're almost at the finish line, Sagittarius. That's why they really want you to stay focused and dedicated on doing your inner work. I'm focusing on self-mastery. I'm focusing on building your business, whatever this is for you. You know what this is, or you're going to know what this is. You may have to go back to this reading by the time you get to third quarter of 2022, okay? So bookmark this if you want to revert back to this, because it's a lot and we're just getting the year started. So this is really about you're almost at the finish line. It could also be where you might be putting too much work into something and something needs to be let go, because maybe with all that work that you put in, that's why they talked about taking breaks and stuff like that, right? Allow yourself to just enjoy life. You don't have to do everything all at once. You also don't have to really put your nose to the grindstone that hard where your nose is kind of being grinded off. I don't know why I said that, but whatever it is. I think you know what I'm talking about. But there's some things you're going to have to drop, okay? But with that dedication to whatever it is, make sure you take those breaks during the last 3 months of 22, Sagittarius. October, November, December. Maybe this might be you even during holiday season to really take some time off. Maybe take a longer vacation than you usually do. I don't know. It's for somebody. So this is also completion. Something's completing here, Sag. You don't rest on your laurels. You just keep pushing through. You're almost at the top of the hill towards the end of the year. Okay? Do not give up. Do not rest on your laurels. This is the last push. Okay? It's the last push. But be careful of taking on too many responsibilities. All right? Think that's part of what your lessons are. Don't do too much and just trying to conditionally give or whatever this is. Drop some weight, because it's going to slow down your progress. But there is completion here as long as you don't overdo it. This is overdoing it. This is taking on too many things. Be careful with this. Drop that weight, but know that you are nearing the end. It's been a long, hard journey, Sag. You're almost at the finish line. And with this energy here, and when I get Pisces, that's about trusting your intuition again. All right? Enlightenment, inspiration, imagination. I talked about taking a break, right? Here's the pause. This is feeling stuck again. Okay? We've got feeling stuck at the beginning of the year, and we got feeling stuck at the end of the year, all right? Waiting, a pause. There's going to be another leveling up here with this pause. And you're probably thinking, are you serious again? Yes, Sagittarius, this happens. Trust me, I've been through this. Things get going. I don't rest on my laurels. I continue to do the work. Things start to change. I go with ebb and flow, and then things slow down again. All right? You're being prepared. Just keep that in mind, okay? This is also about you looking at this from a different perspective, because it's like, oh my gosh, I've been toiling. I've been doing so much. This is heavy. I don't know if I could take any more weight. That's why you got to drop some of it. But again, this is completion. The finish line is there. You just have to keep pushing through. But again, make sure that you balance out your energies and you don't take on too much weight where it starts to slow down the progress. Know that you are almost there. You got to see it from a different perspective. You got to look at it from a bigger picture. Surrender. Just go with the flow. There's some pause here that's going to be needed to recalibrate your energies, because the hangman, he removes himself from the chaos. He removes himself from working too hard. He's like, you know what? Let me take a pause. Let me take a timeout. This is a timeout card as well. Let me recalibrate my chakras, because that's what he does. And as he realigns his energies, then he gets these epiphanies. He gets these ideas. He gets insight and awareness to other things. He understands that, you know, I have to take breaks so that I can be ready for what's to come. And, you know, this is the last part of the year, so, and I'm not reading into 2023, so there's something else that comes in 2023 for you. But a big pause is going to be needed here. And this is the universe, because it's a major arcana. God is having you take a time out. This is also you looking back at all the things that you've done, saying, wow, I made a lot of progress. Okay? You were very dedicated. You worked very hard, Sagittarius. You're going to reap those rewards. But again, it's like this is the end of the year, so I can't push into 2023 because this is not a 2023 reading. But look at it from a different perspective. And again, this is the time to think about how far you've come. Because what's going to happen, Sagittarius, is you're going to be a lot more wise. You're going to be a lot more lightened. You're really going to stand this journey a lot better by the time the end of the year comes. Okay? But again, this pause, it's another leveling up during the last 3 months of the year. You will be back in the magic zone again, something like that. Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This is continuing to cut out what doesn't serve you. This is continuing to push along on your path of truth and understanding that going through hard work and the hard knocks of life brings wisdom. It brings clarity and brilliance, okay? This is also the queen who sees the humor in situations. She also doesn't deal with BS. She doesn't make excuses either. She knows that she had to go through a lot of tough things on her journey to get here. She didn't become queen just because somebody plopped her in that throne there. That's not how it worked. She went through a lot of stuff. but she learned from everything. All of the challenges, the hard knocks, the conflicts, the life's lessons. And now she sees the truth and clarity in it. She sees the truth in everything. She sticks to her truth. She's got the Ace of Swords in her hand, which is what I talked about with that Ten of Swords that you picked up, right? The Ten of Swords card. Here it is. You kept it with you all the way to the end. And now you are much wiser and more brilliant because of it. Probably even more innovative because this is air energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And Aquarius is about innovation. This is also about you making sure that you don't get too cold-hearted, you don't get too attached from your emotions. Or maybe you need to detach at the end of the year to take a break, take a pause, and think about all that you have learned, that it made you smarter, it made you wiser, it made you more mentally strong. Okay? There might even be an air sign that comes in, could be a feminine energy at the end of the year, that might give you some wisdom or clarity and insight into something. I don't know. I'm hearing this is a teacher, a very wise teacher, counselor even. She's a leader. There might be something with writing with this. All right, I don't know. That just came in last minute. Okay, let's go clarify the cards. Let's see why the Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups are here. Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, there you go. Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you, creativity. Do what inspires you, creativity. New direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. New direction, new horizons, expansion. What was I talking about? Follow your dreams, follow your bliss. See, there's something with painting. I was talking about that. I'm hearing something with watercolors for somebody. There's something with painting for someone. There it is. There's a paint kit right there. I talked about that. Do what inspires you, okay? Don't get caught up in the outside world. Don't listen to what people are telling you what to do, what you cannot do. What? You're going to make a living painting? Do it, Sagittarius. That's for somebody here. You're going to make a living doing this artistic thing, using your creativity? Really? Don't. Don't. They don't know what makes you happy. They're not the ones who are going to give you the abundance. They have nothing to do with your manifestation of your dreams, okay? Continue on that journey. Again, new direction, heart meets mind. Do what inspires you. Don't rest on your laurels and continue following your path, what lights you up, manifesting your dreams. Look, love where you are. Appreciate current circumstances. Ask yourself why you want what you want. I said that. See the beauty in it all. See, with seeing the beauty, that's why when you stop and just evaluate, okay, I'm on this long journey. Let me enjoy the sunsets. Let me enjoy the sunrises. Let me just enjoy this view right here. I'm going to take a pause when I need to. I'm going to really enjoy, wow, I've made it this far in my journey. I'm going to keep going. I've learned all this stuff. I have more to learn, more to grow. I have more to expand my horizons on, all that stuff. All right. But again, appreciate the current circumstances. Why are you pursuing what it is that you want? Be honest with yourself. But see the beauty in everything. In everything. Let's see why the Death card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands are here. Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It's funny how those cards came out. Gosh, so many people are going through paradigm shifts this year. You're like, I don't know, the fifth sign that's got this. Paradigm shift. New experience is integrating now. Manifest, materialization, growth, expansion, progression, cycles, and change. I cannot say it enough, guys. I said expansion. Profound change. The death card is here. Major changes happening for you in quarter two. Respond versus react. Express from a loving place. Old trigger trauma yields drama. New beneficial thought patterns. See? You're going to be thinking differently. You're going to learn how to respond and not react. You're going to learn how to just walk away, not get into fights and arguments or whatever this is. You're going to learn to stand up for yourself, but you're also not going to allow others to affect your emotions, okay? And express from a loving place. Not getting triggered anymore, not dealing with drama. This is nice, Sagittarius. Daily habits, self-care, morning, evening, success, routines, make healthy choices, cumulative effects, subliminals. Focus on self-care, guys. Start incorporating a morning, evening success routine. If you're not sure how to do that, please send me an email. When I say this, I have a lot of people who email me asking me, hey, you said you would send your daily habits. Can you share? And I always share. I don't charge for that. I'm here to help. So if you would like some assistance with setting morning and evening success routines, I mean, guys, the stuff that I've been doing, it's phenomenal. And I make sure that I do those every single morning and every single evening. It really, really helps with your self-growth, your self-care, and everything else in between. Okay? You're going to start making healthier choices for yourself and your relationships, what you eat, how you sleep, who you associate yourself with, all of those things. It shifts everything when you really focus on your daily habits. Bottom of the deck is the inner peace card, clearing past ancient trauma, physical, mental, and spiritual practices, love inner child. Also doing some spiritual practices. This is very similar to what I was doing. And that was really raising my vibration, and it really helped me with a lot. We talked about the inner child, right? Loving your inner child and healing it. Clearing past trauma. I talked about trauma with childhood trauma. There's something here that you're really your past is holding you back, and it deals with your childhood for somebody, okay? That's got to go. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Thank you, Spirit. It's the go for it card. See, there's some travel there possibly for somebody because there's an airplane. I talked about travel, step outside of your comfort zone. I said that about quarter one energies, right? Make plans. Now is the time. Favorable outcome in alignment. You're becoming more in alignment with your higher self. And that's what happens when you start working on yourself, doing the inner work, facing your demons, achieving self-mastery right here. Making plans, detailed plans maybe, focusing on your craft as I said. Now is the time to really, really get into the nitty-gritty of doing the self-work, okay? It will bring about a favorable outcome. It always does when you are focusing on your craft and focusing on doing your work. How to manifest. State thought, I am, have, believe, feeling, having it, inspired action, know it's done, have fun, align, receive. See, again with the alignment. And remember, balancing out, have fun, learning how to manifest. When you raise your vibration, when you're doing the self-work, Sagittarius, you're raising your vibration, and it helps boost your manifestation skills. Manifestation skills right there. This is the saying affirmations. Continue to say your affirmations in the third quarter, July, August, September, because some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. Stay on task, okay? Continue to say those affirmations and believe that you already have what it is that you're seeking. As I said, just believe right there. Feel as though you already have it. Know that it's done. Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands. Why are they here, Spirit Guides and Angels? Please and thank you. Thank you so much. Gratitude, the attitude of gratitude, guys. Say thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you for getting me to here. Let me take a pause. Again, going back and reevaluating everything that you did. You've put in a lot of work, but look how much you grew. Look how much you've mastered. Look what you've been building for yourself, okay? And be grateful that you got to the end of the year. Be grateful that you were able to do all this work. Gratuity increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. The more gratitude you have for what you have, Sagittarius, and for where you are, where you've been and where you're going, the more the universe is going to bring you more of what you are trying to manifest, all right? Because God won't give us all this other stuff that we are desiring if we're not already grateful for what we already have, if we're not grateful to be able to have an opportunity to do the inner work, to grow, to learn, to evolve, to get to a better place, especially spiritually, if we're not grateful, God is going to be like, okay, well then, why am I going to give you this miracle? Why am I going to give you this blessing if you're not grateful for the people that you have learned from, if you're not grateful for the experiences that you've had, if you're not grateful for what you already have, okay? Gratitude is going to be very important here. Release attachment. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. See, when I talked about not focusing on what you don't have, that is lack mentality that does not attract abundance. And about letting go, see, letting go and letting God here with this hangman energy right here. Let go of those expectations, okay? Attachments to the outcomes. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Bottom of the deck is crisis. Restricting life. Restructuring life. Blessing within. Clearing space. Bring solutions. See deepest needs and emotions. Getting into hangman energy is going to help you bring solutions, right? That's why you take a pause, you take a breather, you let go and you let God, you ask God for help, you're grateful for things, and you start to realize, oh, you know what? I went through all this because it's preparing me for what's to come. It's preparing me for the next best thing. This is the blessing within, okay? You will get more epiphanies to other things for 2023 as you're progressing on your journey. This is also the time to clear the space, right? I said there's a reason why you're taking the pause. You get back in the magic zone. God starts doing a lot of other work behind the scenes. And then you start clearing your energies of all the, of whatever might be trying to come in to throw you off. To allow yourself to let go of the old, to bring in the new, okay? I talked about a tower moment. There might be a tower moment here, but it's not like a horrible tower moment of what I'm hearing. But again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Okay, Sag, we're now going to see what guidance we have from Spirit. What is going to best support Sagittarius in 2022, Spirit Guides and Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Syrians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. This is also going to help you boost your manifestation skills. I highly recommend you pause the video when I show you the pages of the book for whatever card it is that comes out. It's going to give you additional guidance and other things on how to best support you in 2022. We have the last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. And it was funny, I was talking about Aquarius energy, right? I love these cards. The bottom of the deck is first quarter moon in Aquarius. Again, trust the universe. Let's read the book here. Reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Like I said, You can pause this, take a screenshot, or write it down. This is going to help you navigate the energies in 2022, okay? Drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes so you can achieve what you want. Here we have an energy that's modern and cool and another that's rustic and real. Never the twain shall meet. Once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where to focus your attention in terms of your life and your manifesting. Your manifestation and affirmation is, I don't need anything, but some things I want. So this also talks about manifesting your magic, when to best manifest, and stuff like that, okay? You could always go back to this whenever you need it. All right, we will put this here. We are now going to check in on your love energies. What energies for love are surrounding Sagittarius in 2022? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Your cards are coming out fast. We have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. See, there's that surprise thing again. So you know what, Sag? For a few of you here, they really want you to continue doing the work, because I talked about focusing on love, right? In order to attract the higher love, you gotta have to be in alignment with it. And that involves doing the self-work and focusing on your life's purpose, on your mission. Just have faith, okay? Love is coming. That message will come in after you focus more on doing your work and healing your inner child. All right? Because if we don't, we're still low vibrational, we will continue to attract low vibrational relationships and jobs and all types of things. All right? Again, surprise invitation. For some of you, this may be coming once you've done the work. And, you get a message of love or something like that. The chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Okay. Maybe some of you are the chaser. I don't like calling this chaser. If you are a light counterpart / twin flame, I like to use leader and follower. So this would be the leader eventually. But leading in the sense where, I'll do everything. I'm going to try to get into the attention of my counterpart. I'm going to set up all the dates. I'm going to set up all the communication. I initiate the conversation all the time. Nope. Some of you who are caught up in this, it's time to let go of this role. All right? That's probably where the self-work is coming in. That's needed. All right? Codependent relationships, they don't work. Sagittarius. So it's time for you to learn how to be interdependent and not codependent on relationships, on love, all that stuff. Fear of abandonment issues, that's something that you gotta work on. Right there. There's a childhood wound with that. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Okay, they want me to go back to something. If you are the chaser, if you are the leader, okay, and the connection, you're the one who keeps pursuing. We don't chase after things, we attract it. You keep chasing. You're going to keep chasing, pushing love out, okay? If you want communication from your person, you cannot force them to communicate with you. You cannot keep going after them, trying to get their attention, trying to get them to respond. That's codependent. It will not bring that person back. It will just push them away, okay? that message will come. The love will come, but you have to stop going after it. You attract the higher love. You don't chase it. Why? When you do that, you sabotage the connection. Can't force it. Got to stop going after it. You have to do your work. You have to get into alignment with your higher self to attract that into your life, the true love into it, right? The more you chase, the more you push, the more you sabotage the connection. This is really Spirit telling you that you have to start working on this and stop being afraid of losing the person. Abandonment issues that probably stem from childhood. Think about a Sagittarius. Who left you behind? Or who did not give you, who gave you unrequited love? Some of you, this is repetitive behavior. You keep sabotaging the connection because you keep chasing after this person. Again, we do not chase, we attract. All right? You got to work on this relationship, on this connection. It's rebuilding. As soon as you let go of that, going after that person, things start to shift. And then your person starts to do the work too. Abundance is at the bottom of the deck. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. There's the gratitude again. We have bliss over here. All right. Stay in a high vibe. High vibration. I talked about that. When you're working on yourself, you raise your vibration, and that helps boost your manifestation skills. But the lower end of vibration you have, Sagittarius, nothing will progress in your connection. Being high vibe is where it's at. You have to follow your bliss, and you have to maintain your energies in a high vibrational state, which is agape love, which is the violet flame frequency, which is unconditional love. You stay in that state. You continue to do your healing and to focus on yourself, build your business, build whatever it is that you're building, face the demons, do the inner work. You will start to attract the true love in your life. But it's about you doing the work, and you have to do the work. Stay positive. It says love is coming, okay? But you chasing, you going after, you trying to force it, it's sabotaging the love from coming in, all right? Keep a positive mindset because it is coming, but there's some work that you got to do. Okay, there's work you got to do first. Let's see. If you want somebody to reciprocate what you give to them, if you want a balanced, harmonious relationship, if you want equal give and take, if you want someone who will express their emotions, who will open their heart to you, and you will with them, you're going to have to be all of that. And you're going to have to do a lot of work to get there, to be at that high vibrational state. You will attract all that stuff when you do the work. Let's see, what else can you tell us about the energy surrounding love for Sagittarius, spirit guides, and angels? Please and thank you. I heard you deserve love. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. There you go. You're dealing with someone that you've dealt with in the past. You're just doing it again. All of that work. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. What was I talking about? Major shift with that death card. Letting go of the past. Stuff that happened in childhood. We have a lot of page energy with the inner child. Heal and release the past. Because if you want something new to come in, Sagittarius, you want new love, you want true love, the past cannot be sitting in your heart chakra. There's no room for the new love to come in. There's no room for abundance to come in because the old stagnant energy is still sitting in your soul, still sitting in your heart. That's why it has to go. That's why it has to be released, right? It's like you buy a new car and you already have a car in a one car garage and you want to park the new car in there. You gotta have to take the old car out. Or maybe the old car doesn't work anymore. You're gonna have to get rid of the car or whatever, but you get the point, right? You've got stuff in your closet and you want to put your treadmill in there. You're gonna have to take some stuff out of the closet. Okay? But you have to release this. Experience more love in your present moments. Heartbreak, stuff from your childhood, your past, cannot sit in that heart space because the true love won't be able to come in. That's one of the things some of you are going to have to work on. Bottom of the deck is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is vulnerability, okay? Can't be fake. You have to be authentic. You can't hide. You can't run away from the truth. You have to own up to what is true for you. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable and be honest. Okay? I talked about being open and honest with that page energy, right? So maybe this is also something that needs to be worked on in the connection. Being open and honest with each other. Not just trying to keep somebody for the wrong reason, not trying to go after them all the time. Don't leave me. But then they keep treating you a certain way. That's something for somebody here. You got to speak your truth. You have to be honest with this person. Okay? Forgiving and learning. It's going to be a big thing with relationships, with love for 2022, okay? All right. That's also releasing. There's release cards. Letting go of the past. Release, let go, surrender. Release the attachment. There's a lot of releasing in 2022, okay? Sagittarius. Let's see what the final message is from Spirit for you guys. What is the final message from Spirit for Sagittarius for 2022? Spirit guides and angels. Galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Proud. Be proud of who you are, Sagittarius, where you've been and where you're going. Wow, that is the big thing for 2022. We talked about that at the beginning of the reading, a little bit through here. Love where you are, right? There was a card that said that. It was the bottom of the deck. That's what it was. I think it was for here. The bottom of the deck for Follow Your Bliss. Oh, this goes here. See? You're going to continue to do this throughout 2022. You're going to be leveling up, doing some major shifts, continuing to do the work, taking a pause and be like, wow, you know what? By the time fourth quarter of 2022 comes along, Sag, you would have done a lot of inner work. You're going to grow a lot in 2022. Okay? You're going to learn about forgiving and learning how to forgive, right? You've dealt with this in the past. You signed up for this, Sag, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Be proud. Love where you are. Love all the experiences that you've undergone. All the people you've encountered, all the challenges, all the heartbreak, everything. They're preparing you for what's to come. Because it doesn't stop here, Sagittarius. There's other bigger things coming for you in 2023. It's funny because I don't talk about 2023 in the 2022 reading, but that's what they're telling me. All right. Birth. This is a time of new beginnings. Embrace the new life with open arms. There you go. A time of new beginnings. All around, Sagittarius. This is going to be a nice year for you. You're really going to come into your own. This is nice. Stay in the magic zone, okay? Stay in your magic zone. Don't veer off that path. All right, Sagittarius. Well, Sag, I really wish you a wonderful, prosperous, beautiful, enlightening, transformational 2022. Again, I send you the best of everything. I'm giving you all my best. I'm rooting for you. If you would like a personal reading with me, or you would like coaching to help you get through 2022, please feel free to check out the description box below for information on booking a reading with me or a live session with me, or to even book coaching for the month or for the year. Or check out capellawellness.com. You'll find a lot of information there. All right? Okay, Sagittarius, this concludes your in-depth 2022 forecast. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.